What is going on, guys? Welcome to your 30th Python tutorial. In this tutorial I'm going to show you guys how to use parameters to convert it to a dictionary. Now, last time I showed you guys how to take parameters in a function and convert it to a tuple, but tuples can't do a whole lot and dictionaries can. And sometimes you just can't use a tuple where you can use a dictionary and vice versa. So in the last tutorial I showed you guys how to use an asterisk and how to make that parameters a tuple. So in this tutorial, let me build a sample shopping cart, and instead of one asterisk, you actually use two to convert it to a dictionary. So let's go ahead and put some items in there. Since you don't know how many yet, it doesn't matter. All you have to do is put two asterisks or asterisks, I don't know how you say it, and let Python do the work for you. So all we want to do is print out items, and now we got a function called cart, and any items we put in the cart, it gets converted to a dictionary. So again, let's go ahead and put our cart, and you don't have a single item each. A dictionary, remember, it has an item and a value, so that's what you need for each parameter. So instead of just putting apples, you need to put apples equals 4, because that's how many apples you want. And in your dictionary, this gets treated as the item and this gets treated as the value. So go ahead and put peaches equals 6 and beef equals 60. We're hungry this time. So now once you go ahead and press enter, it should print out a dictionary that gives you the values, the items and the values for each one in dictionary format. So that is how you can use double asterisks or asterisks in your function parameter to get a a dictionary instead of a tuple. So again, I showed you guys that you can combine a tuple with ordinary parameter types in the last one, but you can also combine a tuple, ordinary parameter types, and a dictionary as well. So say you wanted to build let's say, what can we build? We can define a profile, and let's see, this isn't going to make a whole lot of sense, but let's say you wanted someone's first name and last name, which are ordinary parameter types. You also wanted the ages of the girls they dated and also what they want to eat. I know, not the very most useful thing, but trust me, it'll show you the example. So the first thing you want is a first name and last name. Those are only going to take one parameter each. As you can see, there are no asterisks on these ones. The next thing we want is a tuple of all the girls they dated. This only takes one argument, so that's ages, and again, with this little asterisk, you can have as many as you want. And after this, you want items that they want to eat. I don't know what this would be useful for. Maybe it won't be useful for anything now that I'm thinking of it, but trust me, it'll show you guys what I need to show you. So let's go ahead and print first and last name, print the ages, and also print the items that they want to eat. And now when we call our function, we need to enter an unlimited number of information. The first thing we need to do is enter our first name, which is Bucky, our last name, which is Roberts, or at least that's mine. And now this will take up the first two parameters since they're a set value of 1, first and last. Now the numbers you enter after this is the ages. So let's go ahead and enter 32, 40, whatever. Just gonna missed one right here, 76. So again, if you're wondering, alright, how does your computer, I know it tells this because it's a single value, and then it automatically goes to this because it's a tuple, but how does it know when the tuple ends and the dictionary begins? Well, this is due to its built-in syntax of that equal sign. So let's go ahead and put bacon equals 4, and once it sees you're using an equal sign, it says, alright, this equal sign can't be used in a tuple, so it must be used in the dictionary. So these I'm throwing in for the first two. Since they were a set value, you can only enter 1 for each. These are going to be the tuple since they don't have an equal sign, and this does have an equal sign, so it must be dictionary. So bacon equals 4, sausage equals 64, and that's good enough for now. Let's go ahead and press enter, and as you can see, when it printed out the first and last name, it saw the first two parameters. When it printed out the tuple, it saw all the ones that weren't equal to each other or didn't have an equal sign in it. And again, the syntax, the double stars for the items, it saw it as a dictionary. And anytime you're using a dictionary in your parameters, you need the equal sign. So that is how it knew that this was a dictionary and how to convert it to dictionary. So a lot of the times it's going to be useful to split these things up, and a lot of the times it's actually going to be useful to throw them together. So that is how you use one function with a bunch of different parameter types, since a regular parameter type, a tuple parameter, and also a dictionary parameter. So that is how you can combine them all in one function. It seems confusing now, and we probably won't be doing anything this complex in the future, but I had to show you guys that it was able to combine them all. So hopefully you understand this at least a little bit. If you don't worry, I'll clear things up for you soon enough. But thank you guys for watching. Make sure to check out my next tutorial in Python, and I will see you then.